everyone, and welcome to this month's edition of Conversations with Conexxus. I'm Linda Toth, Managing Director of Conexxus, and with me I have Ann Zecca. Welcome, Ann.
Hi, Linda.
It's really good to have you here today, and today I wanted to chat for a few minutes about our upcoming annual strategy conference. So the dates on that are August 21 through 24, and we're going to be in beautiful Austin, Texas at Dover Fueling Solutions. So Ann, tell me a little bit more about what's going to happen during the strategy conference.
Yeah, so we're going to start off Monday the 21st, leaving the hotel at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We're going to be some store tours on the exciting list of places we'll see. It's going to be Texas born. So we'll go wander up to Kevin's stores and hang out there for a little while, and then we're going to have dinner. Tuesday, we will be having strategy and education at Dover Fueling all day long. And then we're going to the Round Rock Express versus the Salt Lake City minor league baseball team, whose name I can't remember, for a baseball game Tuesday night with dinner. Wednesday, another day at Dover, followed by a networking reception at the hotel with tabletops. Thursday, we'll wrap up at noon, have a lunch for people who are available, and then board meetings afterwards, followed by a dinner for the board and anyone else who is in town.
Great. It sounds like there's a lot of networking opportunity in there. It sounds like also if vendors, suppliers want to get a tabletop, what do they need to do that for the networking reception?
The space is limited. Priority is given to those annual sponsors that have already committed. But if you haven't and you would like to investigate that, just send me an email and I'll see what we can work out.
Okay, and that would be A Zecca, AZECCA at conexxus.org, right?
That's correct. Yep.
Okay. All right. So we said there were going to be strategy and education sessions. We do this conference every year, and I think it's really an important time. It's a much smaller event. So how many people is this limited to?
We're going to limit it to about 40 people.
Okay.
So it's a good group of people. We do have to prioritize people that can attend. So we'll go to board members, followed by Conexxus Gold level members. And should there be any remaining spaces left, then we can offer those up to silver members.
Okay. And this is really where we set our strategy for not only the coming years, but the next 5 to 10 years even. It's really a dedicated group of people trying to figure out what our focus should be near term and long term in the direction of the organization. So, this is a member organization, and so we really want our members engaged in this so that we're heading in the right direction. So we've had great content in the past, and I expect this year to be no different. If people are interested in attending, what do they need to do?
Right now, they need to send me an email telling me that they want to come, and I will place them on a pre-registration list. And then next week, or later in the coming days, when registration goes live, then I will send out the link to register to individuals.
Okay.
You have to be on the pre-registration list to get the link to register.
Okay. And that's just sort of a save your spot because the spots are limited.
Exactly. And we always run out of spaces by the end.
Okay. And if people want to find out more information, they can go on the website conexxus.org/ASC 2023 to get more information about the agenda and where we're going to be at and what we're going to be doing. Anything else that you can think of that people might need to know?
We've got an outstanding rate at the Austin Marriott North, which is just a few short miles from Dover. That rate is $129 per night, and that doesn't include breakfast every day. So
that's a great rate.
Yeah, it worked out very, very well.
Good. All right. And so transportation, like to the baseball game and whatnot, is that going to be like Ubers, or are we providing transportation? Is that included, or how does that work?
We'll have transportation for the store tours and dinner on Monday night. Okay. All the other transportation to all of the other events will be by Uber or shared rides with people who are on site with rental cars.
Okay. Well, I think everybody needs to pack their warm weather clothes if the weather is stays the same. But other than that, I'm really looking forward to visiting Austin and Dover, and I think we're going to have a great time this year at the strategy conference. Always good topics that we discuss, and we'll have some education sessions, and it sounds like, as usual, some great networking. So we hope to see you August 21 through 24 in Austin at Dover for the Conexxus Annual Strategy Conference. And again, you can send an email to Anne if you want to reserve your spot. And you can also find more information at conexxus.org/ASC, Annual Strategy Conference, ASC 2023. Well, Anne, thank you so much for visiting with me today for a few minutes. And we'll see you next time on Conversations with Conexxus. Bye, all.
All right. Bye.